We start out in the Bay Area. And what a story that was bouncing around. We were watching the college football, and our lead story this hour, go where the news of the weekend takes us. That would be Northern California, a week before the curtain goes up in pro football. The biggest story in the NFL is not on the field. It's not a contract extension either. I assume you've heard by now, but who knows? Maybe not. The story involving the crime blotter, 49er rookie wide receiver Ricky Pearsall, recovering after he was shot in the chest. Happened over the weekend. It was an attempted robbery right in the heart of San Francisco. Some underage punk is in custody for the crime, a scumbag. Apparently, he's such a stumbling, bumbling loser. He shot himself while attempting to rob the NFL player. Now, Pearsall, who's 23, the most amazing part of this story is he was released from San Francisco General Hospital Trauma Center on Sunday. He says, that's it. You go ahead. You're done. Get out of here. You're good to go. He had been listed in fair condition. So let us discuss the question. What are your thoughts on the 49er receiver, Ricky Pearsall, and the shooting that took place over the weekend? So I've got Guardian, Abracadabra, and Garden. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make Happy Days. Happy Days is what we're going to make. So, number one. Yeah, definitely Happy Days when it is not your day to die. Your time is not done. You've got a little more time. You never know when your time is going to be here, right? You never know. It's the great mystery of life. It was clearly not his day to check out of the mortal coil here. Now, we can debate why this happened the way it happened. Was there some kind of higher power that intervened? Was it just dumb luck? Depends on your belief system. But regardless of that, this much I know. Whether you believe in higher power, whether you believe in just dumb luck, everything broke right. You had a cornucopia of things that could have gone the other way, and you're dead. When you get shot in the chest, see, I made this mistake. I fell down this rabbit hole of the statistics on people that get shot in the chest because I was like, this seems very odd to me. I recall people getting shot in the chest and not walking to the ambulance. It doesn't seem like that happens all the time. So when you get shot in the chest, according to the rabbit hole that I fell down, you've got to worry about the big three. You've got these life-threatening injuries from gunshot wounds. The first part of it is obviously the big one right in the middle there, the heart, right? But you've got the major arteries in the heart, which are all tied together, and that is that's it. You're done. Boom, boom, goodbye. Injury to the spine. Now, that doesn't necessarily kill you, but it often results in nerve damage and paralysis. So you got that. So that's the second wing of this. And then the third part of it is, well, you need to breathe, and you got your lungs. And so if you get shot in the chest, chances are you're going to hit your heart, your arteries, your spine, or your lungs. And the lungs can be fatal. The only way you can survive that is if you immediately get medical attention right away, but the odds of that happening are slim and none. But outside of that, there are some minor muscular, skeletal issues that can occur that can cause significant damage. But Ricky Pearsall had a guardian angel looking out for him here. He didn't hit anything. The gunman did not, shot him in the chest, did not hit the heart. He missed the arteries. He missed the spine, the lungs, all of it. And not a single one of those was hit. That's nuts. Now, page 2 here. How crazy is it that the day after all this went down, the NFL player Ricky Pearsall was released from the hospital, day after being shot? So the whole thing is bananas, right? It's one thing. You get shot. The video of it, everyone's got an eyewitness account of what happened. So within seconds, there's video that was recorded by witnesses showing Pearsall shirtless with a large chest wound because he got shot in the chest, walking himself to the ambulance. La, 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 la. And normally when that happens, not to be morbid, you end up in a body bag. You don't end up just walking to an ambulance. But this was an abracadabra situation. And this is the epitome of the magic bullet that missed every vital organ. I mean, and the trajectory was just perfect, right? If the trajectory had been the other way, we've got a much different situation here. It zigged and zagged around the lungs, the heart, the backbone, all the major blood vessels, all that. Now, try doing that again. What are the odds that happens again? Now, the result would be what? Probably much worse. Much worse. Touch and go or bye-bye, lights out at that point. Now, final point. I've seen some big think pieces written online that this will be a point of demarcation, that the civil unrest or the just crime that has been run rampant through Northern California is going to change. That because this is a famous person, people don't care when normal people are shot, but when famous people are shot, that gets people's attention, right? There's shootings every day in San Francisco. We don't talk about them. We're obviously talking about this because it involves an NFL player, and we do a sports radio show. But will this lead to any serious changes in San Francisco? Some have said this is the wake-up call. And I would advise you not to hold your breath because there are people who are dug in their positions that have set this up to be the way it is. And so the Bay Area political climate is pro-crime. They might tell you they're not, but they are. All right, they've turned parts of the Bay. I love the parts of the Bay Area. I do. It's beautiful. I've been there many times. I have family that lives in the Bay Area. Hate the Giants, but just beautiful places to visit. But not the safest place. It's part of it seems like a demilitarized zone in the Bay Area, and this Ricky Pearsall thing happened in broad daylight at 3:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday in Union Square in that area. Where, by the way, there is a great chocolate shop in Union Square. Highly recommend. I wouldn't go there right now, but my God, the Ghirardelli chocolate shop down there, woo-wee, man, that cookie sundae. That's the way to go. But it wasn't in the point is it wasn't in the middle of the night. It wasn't in some back alley. From what we understand, this was not some shady situation. This was just Ricky Pearsall out doing some shopping. I guess he didn't get the memo about the crime in San Francisco. He's out doing some shopping and ended up getting in the wrong place at the wrong time and got shot. But he was alone, according to the initial report. We'll find out if there's more to the story. But he was alone carrying shopping bags to his car. Did this young loser follow him, find out what he was buying, and kind of follow him around? I don't know. But again, to get back to the question, will this lead to any meaningful change? I'm going to go no. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this does lead to some change because we treat famous people better than regular people. But I just look at these empty political hacks, and they all say the right things, right? And then they continue down the same garden path, right? They'll tap dance like a ballerina. They all have plausible deniability. They all blame somebody else. And so nothing ends up really changing. We'll see if that is different. I would not hold my breath regarding this situation, but we'll find out as we go forward.